I've often wondered if, like, if somebody said you can only shoot your bow or you can only go bow hunting, I might choose shooting my bow because I actually like it that much. Man, I've always loved archery. I've always loved shooting my bow. I'm not the greatest shot in the world. I'm decent, but I'm trying to get better. It's like one of my biggest simple pleasures in life. Like there's something about the alignment, like lining up, having everything set and like being everything super secure and it just sits and the shot breaking. Arc of the arrow, you get to see it, it just smashes that X. There's like something so satisfying that there's nothing really like it. I like it that much. I'm trying to make a push to shoot some indoor. I'm going to try to shoot Vegas in March, probably shoot bow hunter flights. So a 12-inch stabilizer with weights, and then you can shoot as long a back bar as you want with as much weight as you want. It's definitely like heavier than I'm used to, and I haven't shot indoor for probably 10 years. So it's been a learning curve for sure. I've been shooting lots of arrows in my basement at about 10 yards, 12 yards. I think I've shot probably 4 or 5 games outside, but yeah, I can't really see my pin in here. It's too dark. I figured since I was down here, I'd shoot a few arrows before I left to go home. Like I've dabbled in target archery. Like I used to, before my kids were older and got really active in sports and stuff, I would go to like local shoots, just local 3Ds and like the rodeo arena circuits, you know. I'd go and shoot those for fun. We had like a pretty active club in Cedar and we would get together and shoot indoor a few times a week just for fun. But I've always followed target archery. I'm just kind of enamored by it. I wish there was more of it on like TV and stuff, but they've been doing a better job at like putting it on YouTube. So like the Lancaster Classic was just last weekend. I watched almost every bit of it. Like it's a Saturday, Sunday. I put it up on my TV and I just sat and watched it. My wife was super annoyed because she's like, this is the most boring thing in the world. But like I could literally watch those guys shoot arrows all day. Like it's just so fascinating to me. You know, like little kids when you see them when they're like playing sports and they're starting to get into a sport, like you'll see your little kid like running around, he'll be like fake shooting or like fake crossover. Like I will just randomly catch myself like fake drawing and like anchoring and I'm like just picturing it. So I don't know, man, I dig target archery. I just dig archery in general and I like the whole feel of it. I want to get better at it. And so, yeah, I want to get more into target archery. And I've owned target bows over the years. I haven't owned a target bow in probably, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years, I guess, like a specific target bow. So I reached out to the guys over at Matthews and they were kind enough to hook me up with a Title 38, which is this beauty right here. Yeah, I want to shoot Vegas. So Vegas is the biggest indoor tournament. It's like the Super Bowl for archery, if you will. And we're lucky that it's down here in my backyard. That's coming up in March. I didn't go full out freestyle, which is like the really long, like 30, 33-inch stabilizers and all the weight and everything, and then the target sights with the scope and the lens and everything because I just didn't have the money to put into it. So bow hunter's kind of the more economical version for me right now, which you're limited to a 12-inch stabilizer. You can shoot any length of back bar that you want, any amount of weight. No lens, so I can shoot a single pin, but no lens. This is just an Excel sight I had sitting around the house, and so I threw that on there. The thing I'm struggling with right now is I can't really see that pin that good, so trying to figure that out, maybe get a different scope. But yeah, I'm just having like a ton of fun. And I think the thing I like about it is that I am like actively right now, like really engaged in learning. Like I'm learning a lot. Like I thought I knew a lot, which I did. I'm getting to like apply a lot of the things that I thought I knew, and I'm learning new things. I'm learning new things about gear and equipment. I'm learning new things about form. Just dove down rabbit holes, you know, things like D-loop height and where you place it on your string, and draw length and draw weight and holding weight, all these little intricacies. It just feels fun to be like actively engaged in like learning something new and then progressing.
Yes. Down. Down. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Place. Place. Yes, good boy. Heel. Yes, middle. Yes, down. Yes, good boy. We're back at Hunt Expo this year, which it's been a while since we've been there. I'm excited to get back with the booth setup and everything, be a part of the community and the culture. Excited to get back to that. We put Kevin in charge of actually like building and designing the booth. We're doing it primarily for, well, I shouldn't say primarily. We're doing like a 50-50 split on, you know, our insider, Camel's making this difficult, insider product, and then also our gear stuff. So he's done a good job. He built like this, it's just a wood like box with a panel coming off of it. It looks good though. They're staining it right now. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. We've only got, what, 2 weeks so? 2.5 weeks until we're there. Mm-hmm. It's coming along nicely though. So excited to be back. It's nice to see it all coming together and how we're going to set it up. Then we'll be good to go.
We'll see it when
Are we what?
it's a vlog.
Vlog, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is personal YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool.
What's up, channel? How we doing? We got the booth going up.
That felt too natural. He's practiced that shit.
No, that was off the cuff.
I heard, don't give it out yet, but I heard we might be bringing a certain product to the booth that we might just have there for a limited time.
Yes, we will be bringing a new product, Omar, that we shouldn't be talking about to the booth. But yes, we will have something there. It'll be limited quantity.
Comment below what you think it is.
Nothing weird.
Is your girlfriend making you throw these away?
Kinda. It's like, what do I really need them for, though? 2012, most fish. We won the Bowfishing tournament. Okay, so I used to be a very serious bow fisherman. I used to travel all across the United States bowfishing tournaments. I worked for the Bowfishing Association of America for a while as the vice president. I was the points chairman for the club as well for a while. And just, went all over, world championship, bowfishing in Louisiana, shot stingrays in Maryland and Virginia, alligator gar, silver carp jumping out of the water. So I used to go all over the place bowfishing. I was like, what is my thing? Instead of, when people would go spring break, they could go down to like Mexico or Florida, I would go bow fishing for the whole entire week. That's what I did, bowfish tournaments. State records all across the United States, and still do this day. I had 2 official Montana state records for smallmouth buffalo, 38 pounds, and then the river carp sucker, which is like 6.95 pounds. And if you watch Yellowstone, you'll see my river carp sucker state record on the background on the Lark Hotel in Bozeman.
Wow.
One of the scenes in Yellowstone is literally, you'll see my fish record in the background.
Okay, walk us through what we got here.
So I was grabbing a bunch of my bowfishing trophies, I guess you could say, from the Carp Safari, which is our only bowfishing tournament basically in Montana back in the day. So most team fish, we won the bowfishing tournament that year in 2012. You'll see here another one, 2010, won the bowfishing tournament, and you see these awesome trophies. Where's the other one? Oh, here's 2011. So we did a 3-year run. 2010,
Three-peat.
2011,
You're the chiefs of the
2012, won it all year. And then
This is a dynasty.
then so I actually was able to go for 2023, and we would have won, but we heard that there was 2 teams that got pissed at us winning for so many years that they combined their fish together, allegedly, which is illegal, to try to beat us, because every year we go there and we keep winning. And all you win is this. You don't win any money. So everyone's just competing for one of these.
It's a it's a prize though. Like
Yeah.
saying you won a bow fishing thing, like not many people can say that.
And I always like small fish awards because small fish are harder to hit. So they always give out small fish awards. So 2009 got the small fish award, and 2012 I got the small fish award for bow fishing.
Walk us through like 30 seconds of team bow fishing strategy, if you're comfortable sharing.
A lot of pre-scouting. Look, because obviously it's a
Scouting?
A lot of scouting. It's breaking up, scouting different areas of the lake for multiple days before the tournament starts, weekends before. So I would look at water levels, and since the reservoir water levels are fluctuating higher and lower, and so I start printing off all the maps of water levels ahead of time, so I know where the water level is going to be at, because it's going to flood certain basins.
Yep.
And then once it floods certain
They like
areas,
those areas once it floods.
yeah,
right?
because all the grass is going to be there.
Yeah.
So I figure out where those areas are going to flood based on the tournament level. So if I scout it before, I know that when it gets this high, that area floods, and I flock over there, and there's going to be tons of carp all over the place. So it's just covering where the carp are and where they're not. Kind of like hunting.
Stay mobile.
Stay mobile, running around.
Doesn't the water refract the light?
Yeah,
to
you
the
have to
point where you
aim.
think-
You have to aim low based on the light, and it's always different
Okay,
based on where the
aeroplanes.
fish are, how deep they are in the water, and how forward they are. So it's a lot of guessing game, but you just shoot it instinctively with, night osprey, but there's no sights on or anything. So it's just kind of staring down the air shaft and guessing and practicing.
All right, guys, Omar asked me to do a little update on some of the new gear we have coming in for 2025. One of which is the Big Buck Good Times hat. We have this in 2 different colors. It's an all mesh hat. So maybe there's some of us who are setting out like cameras or cutting trails or stuff as we're kind of going to get rolling into the better weather. That might be a really nice breathable hat that you might want to pick up. Another new addition is the Boonie hat, which was really, really popular for a lot of our folks last year. We did it this year in a camo on our mannequin this year, also accompanied by the new Cambium camo pattern in the approach hoodie, which has been really, really great for us this year, which is comfortable. Stay tuned for some other cool stuff in camo patterns. 2 of the other new hats we also have are the Lodge hat. It's in an olive with the elk bugling, and then the other one is kind of like this tan color with the mule deer. So some really, really cool stuff that's hitting our website and everything. Head over to GOHUNT.com and check that stuff out. We also have some really, really cool other things coming out. I'm not going to talk about yet. You'll have to catch that later, either here in the showroom at GOHUNT.com.